Continue. Continue.
Good morning, colleagues. Welcome to our media briefing. Thanks, colleagues, for making time to attend. We apologize for the slight delay. Without wasting further time, I would like to give over to the Director, the DPP in the Northwest, to introduce lieutenants, and shortly after that, she'll take us through what she has invited us here for. And without wasting further time, Dr. Rachel Makarisi-Kawelo, I will hand over to you. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you very much. Mr. Mamutani, to account to the people of the province of the Northwest about the work that we are doing as the DPP office Northwest, as a province, as a division. Before I get into my message for today, I would like to introduce my team members and the leadership of this province. Starting from my left, the extreme left, we have Mr. Rantau, who is our Director Administration, followed by Advocate Chinyani, Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, who is heading General Prosecutions, followed by Advocate Mbadu, Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, who is heading the portfolio of training and representations, and then Advocate Jika, the Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, who is heading the unit, the governance unit, and followed by Advocate Chauke, our newly appointed SCCU head in the province. On my right, we have Advocate Van Billion, a Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, who is heading Organized Crime Unit, and Henry Mamutami, our spokesperson in the province, followed by Ms. Marisa Letitia, the Chief Prosecutor, Audit Cluster, Advocate Kutswani, the Acting Chief Prosecutor, Mahabatu Cluster, Advocate Manyaku, Senior State Advocate, AFU Unit, and Advocate Sekwadi, the Acting Chief Prosecutor, Clarksville Cluster. So thank you very much. I've introduced the leadership of this province. These are the people who time and again meet in this very same boardroom to take decisions as to how to take this province forward. So I'll get into what I've prepared for the people of the Northwest so that they hear what this division is doing. As we promised some times back, that we need to account to the people, because what we are doing, we are pursuing or enhancing the work of the NPA in the province. The National Prosecuting Authority in the Northwest would like to update the residents of the Northwest Province of its performance and strategy to combat crime in all its forms. Our main strategic outcome is that people should feel safe and secure within their communities. To achieve this goal, the NPA leadership in the Northwest Province had to craft strategies towards that end. Our journey has not been easy. Our current strategy was crafted out of the ashes of state capture and birthed into the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite notable progress, the NPA needs to further harness its resources to maximize impact. Levels of serious crimes remain stubbornly high and undermines the rule of law and the public's trust in the state and the criminal justice system. Corruption is widespread and has infected most sectors of society. That's seriously undermining South Africa's developmental potential. We remain committed to becoming an independent, professional, accountable, and credible NPA, what we call IPEC. And today, this is what we are doing to account to the people of this province. This includes a prosecution prioritization policy, community prosecution initiatives, and service delivery excellence. These are crucial components to strengthen and entrench the NPA strategic pillars of IPEC. In turning the tide, we realize that collaboration between the NPA and various branches of the police is of utmost importance. The residents of the Northwest deserve that people who serve them work well together with a common goal of service excellence and goal-oriented desire to solve and prosecute crime. Prosecutors and investigators must, on a continuous basis, equip themselves to be fit for purpose. Hence, the birth of Back to Basics training project. If I may elaborate a bit on the Back to Basics project, it's a project that we now start to look at what a prosecutor is expected to do and what an investigator is expected to do. When we start from there, now we can move forward to train our people on issues that relates to the law. The Back to Basic project was followed by a one-day conference between NPA, SAPS, and DPCI, which is the Hawks. On the 19th of August 2022, the NPA in the Northwest, in collaboration with the South African Police Service and DPCI, which is Hawks, held a conference where we pledged our support to one another and voiced our communal goal, namely service excellence. The conference was attended by approximately 500 delegates. We realized that to become a well-oiled crime-busting machine, the NPA and the police must work together in harmony, have absolute trust in one another, and respect each other. Also trying to rid ourselves of corrupt elements who may sabotage the administration of justice. The project has different objectives, which are renewed commitment to work together to solve and prosecute crime, renewed commitment for service excellence, and commitment to develop the skill and expertise of both prosecutors and investigators by joint training sessions on important subjects they are encountering.
To achieve these objectives and to enhance efficiency,
the conference introduced training teams from NPA, SAPS, and DPCI. The idea is to learn more about the environment in which both organizations are operating in. And it also touches on various concepts of crime to impart knowledge on attendees of these training sessions. These sessions are being held at different locations across the province, and it is encouraging to see that many delegates from the NPA, SAPS, and DPCI are positively participating. We have already conducted training at Mabatu, Vryburg, Potchefstroom, and Klerksdorp. We believe that this initiative will build capacity and good relationships within the criminal justice system, and the result will lead to service excellence that will benefit the people of the Northwest Province. Now let's come to the issue of corruption. In the wake of state capture, we are maintaining our strategic focus on high-level corruption. The attainment of success will be dependent on the building of strategic partnerships with government and civil society, including the private sector. This will enhance cohesion and supplement and develop the skills of our staff. In the Northwest Province, for instance, the SCCU previously consisted of only 2-person team. It was obvious that the fight against corruption was not a priority, and 2 prosecutors were certainly not up to the daunting task that they were facing. We embarked on a recruitment drive in order to capacitate our SCCU, as well as other units within the NPA, including asset forfeiture, tax, governance, general prosecutions, and organized crime. Our SCCU is currently staffed with a newly appointed Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions as regional head, 5 senior state advocates, and 2 junior advocates. They are also assisted by contract advocates. These contract posts were necessary to give much needed support whilst building the capacity of the SCCU. Our SCCU have a clear and defined goals and are concentrating on fraud, money laundering, and corruption that stems from mainly 3 sources: cases from the State Capture Commission, cases from local and provincial government, and cases of general nature. With our commitment to fight corruption, we have recently enrolled phase 1 of the SA Express matter that is part of the revelations at the State Capture Commission. There are several cases of fraud and money laundering that were finalized by the SCCU component, with sentences ranging from 5 to 15 years direct imprisonment, as seen below. The first case is State versus Janda. This person was a director of a private company and faced 1 count of fraud and 5 counts of money laundering. And the amount that was involved was more than 1.7 million. And the sentence that was attained was 15 years imprisonment, and all counts were taken together for purposes of sentencing. The other is State versus Matinyane, who was an APSA employee who faced 3 counts of fraud, 7 counts of money laundering. The amount involved was 550